Hi, I'm Naomi with Sword and Steel, and today we're enjoying this White Dwarf, which is issue number 457. There's so much things happening on around in the gaming world and in the real world. I think we can enjoy reading through this magazine. Right, before I get into that, just a quick note that I'm going to be part of a live stream happening for the Army Painter's 13th birthday tomorrow. So if you're around, available, have an ear, that is free. Check it out. Alright, here it is. So it says Galactic War Zones, Forge Worlds, The Tome Celestial Trogoths, a Golden Demons Winners Interview, Warhammer Horror Short Story, new quests for Blackstone Fortress, and much more for Warhammer Age of Sigmar and Warhammer 40,000 9th Edition. Flashpoint, Argovan System, new campaign rules and background. Look at that nasty old Scorpic Lord. Looks good. What is Flashpoint? Good question. Hello, team. I'm excited to tell you about a new feature for White Dwarf, Flashpoints. Ooh, okay. It's an idea that has been marinating for a long time, and it's making its first appearance in this issue. I wanted to create a system by which we could group sets of articles that share a continuous through line and together are greater than the sum of their parts. Alright. It would also be a way for us to make sandbox rules that sit apart from each other, resulting in unique and varied play environments that each stand alone. Okay, the concept has gone over well in the studio. Flashpoints are collections of content about a specific area or conflict at a given point of time. This issue is the Argovan system. Each article so tagged is about this important war zone in the Pariah Nexus. Flashpoints will span multiple issues of White Dwarf, so you can expect to explore a Flashpoint Argovan system for the rest of the year. Alright. For a gameplay perspective, the way Flashpoints work is pretty simple. If you and your opponent to agree to play the Flashpoint rules, you agree to a particular Flashpoint. Then, all rules with Flashpoint Argovan system are in effect. Any rules belonging to others are not in effect. We're kicking off Flashpoints with a complete campaign set in the Argovan system. In time, Flashpoints may grow to encompass other game systems, articles, and types of rules. In the meantime, let us know what you think by emailing us at team@whitedwarf.co.uk. Okay, will do. Pretty. Ooh, intimidating. Ooh. Is that a Hydra I see there? Wait. It is Hydra. Hydra. No. Chimera. Chimera is what I'm looking for. Oh, look at the cute little... Oh, it's so cute. What is it? Let's see. Hi, this is a future terrain builder in the making. Hi, White Dwarf team. Paul Christie, he is. Not only do we play Warhammer and Warcry and Warhammer Age of Sigmar, but now my 11-year-old daughter, Brenna, has taken it to the next level by using up all of our leftover sprues and recycling them into building. Oh my gosh, these are leftover sprues? I guess they are. Wow. This is the best use of sprue I've ever seen. I thought I was doing pretty good. Look at that. And just so you know, I can't take any credit for these. Brenna made them 100% herself, and she's not allowed us to get involved at all. Other than to take the $5 she charges me for each one. That's so cute. Wow, look at that. Awesome. That is so impressive. I am quite impressed. Loom Boss on Giant Caves Guard by Theo Angels. Very nice. Nice highlighting. Oh, I'm so overjoyed. Look at that. It doesn't look awesome. I always worried about sprues being so evidently sprued, but you have really done a nice job with it. Corsoro Khan by Francesco Olivieri. He looks like he's in a desert setting. Caradon's Intercessor Sergeant by Antonio Porcino. Wow, that's nice and gory. Homeschooling Warhammer style, of course, the best way. I just wanted to say a massive thank you to Warhammer and White Dwarf for solving our homeschooling challenges. Due to the COVID, Epic Games of Warhammer Age of Sigmar. That's awesome. Painting question. Avoid in my knowledge. Very nice silver. Or gold there. That's really nice. That's how it's done. Very nice looking. By Will Hahn. Oh my goodness. Pretty things. Wolfguard Terminator by Florian Danner. Nice base. And dude. The little touch of color right there. It's nice. Aw. Awesome. I very much like it. Asteria Soulbright by Shane Hickman. Very nice. The Delac Gang for Necromunda by Ben Porter. Awesome. Nice. Poxwalkers by Antonio Porcino again. Steam Panthers Intercessors by Hiroshi Saiba? I like that color scheme. It's nice green with the black and gold. Blood Bowl Ogre. Oh look, and it's a prettier than the regular green color by Julian Gomez. Ooh, fancy. What in the world is going on there? Oh, and it doesn't describe it. Fancy though. Very cool. That's a really nice color scheme by you're a Warlord Sinister Psi Titan by Will Wilkie. And we've got a Shadow Seer by Matthews Straff. Drazar by Jacob Solomon Hughes. Looks good. Some Blood Angel Terminators by Walter Nunziati. Nice work. I very much enjoy how you colored in this cloak. Very cloak. Banner. Banner is what I mean. Even putting lighter colors over top. Very nice. Arc on the Black by Daniel Jackson. Snowy. Ooh. See the snowy base. Ghosts that have snowy base are even colder. Brr. That's so cool. Oh, we've got a story. The Terminus. Local myth has it that a mysterious train runs on moonless nights, taking people to untold treasures. But are the myths true? And what awaits at the Terminus? A Warhammer horror story by David Annandale. That sounds really fun. Sorry that I can't read it to you. I would if I could. Worlds of Warhammer. Worlds of Warhammer delves into the background of the Age of Sigmar and the 41st millennium, looking at how stories are created and legends are born. This month, Age of Sigmar background writer Jordan Green, hello again Jordan, joins us to talk about something funny. Ooh, something funny. Writing about the greenskins allows us to inject a bit of comedy into the Warhammer universe. I believe it. Better you than me. stand-up tragedy? Okay. Interesting. Dun, dun, dun. Troggoths. Look at all these Troggoths. Oh my gosh, they're horrendous. Not the painting jobs. Nice little gemstones there. He seems so happy. I would be too if I was throwing enormous gemstones. No, I'd probably want to keep the enormous gemstones. Too much of a dragon. Let's see. That looks nice. With the blues and the greens and the reds. It looks like a really nice army. Troggoth Herds of the Realms by Jordan Green and Louis Aguilar. Oh, purple. Cool. So much fun painting those guys, I imagine. Oh, it's the pretty Tresian. Ooh. Facing Sylvaneth. It's hard to tell whether these are Sylvaneth or not. Other than, of course, their enormous horns. Age of Unthinking Destruction. Ooh. Goes back into... Let's see, no one knows for certain how many Trog herds are stomping their way across the mortal realms at any given time. The first inkling of their approach is typically a distant rumbling and a foul scent drifting on the winds. By the time the Troggoths have focused their limited attention on destroying all before them, it is too late for those who dare stand fast in the face of such an unstoppable force. Cool, so we got all the Age of Myth, Age of Chaos, and Age of Sigmar for Troggoths by themselves. That is great. Ooh, cool. Glug's Mega Mob Allegiance abilities. Alright, so if your army is a Gloomspite Gitz army, you can use this stuff. All Gloomspite Gitz armies in your army, all Gloomspite Gitz units in your army gain that keyword, and you can use the following abilities. Okay. Monstrous Regeneration. Add 1 to the dice that determines if a friendly Glog's Megabomb Troggoth unit heals any wounds when it uses its regeneration ability. Well, that sounds nice. Just a basic effect. Oblivious to Sorcery. You can use this command ability in your hero phase. If you do so, pick one friendly Fellwater Troggoth or Rockgut Troggoth unit wholly within 12 inches of a friendly Dankhold hero. Until your next hero phase, each time that unit is affected by a spell or endless spell, you can roll dice. If you do, on a 4+, ignore the effects of that spell or endless spell on that unit. Well, that is pretty nasty. 1 command point to do so. Until your next... Each time that unit is affected by a spell or endless spell. Well, until your next hero phase. That's pretty cool. You know, an important unit that you really don't want your opponent to take out with their wizards. You just stick it on there. Pretty circumstantial, I guess. But cool. Cool to have. Anyway, command trait. If this general is part of your Shepherd of Idiotic Destruction. If this general is part of your army and on the battlefield at the start of your hero phase, roll a dice on a 4+, you receive 1 extra command point. Well, that's kind of cool. If this general is part on this, well, hey, that means that you can just do this for free if you keep receiving extra command points. So, extra command point, make someone untouchable. Now, Artifact of Power. The first hero to receive an artifact must be given this one, the Aether Quartz Studded Hide. Roll a dice on each time you allocate a mortal wound to the bearer. On 5+, that mortal wound is negated. Okay. War Scroll update. Bad Moon Shrine. In general, if your general has the Troggoth keyword, any friendly Bad Moon Loon shrines replace their Moon Clan Lair's ability with the hidden Trogholes ability. So this one is a War Scroll update in general from the looks of it. Just have this now happen. Seems like it. Okay. Hidden Trogholes. At the end of each of your turns, you can pick one friendly Fellwater Troggoth or Rockgut Troggoth unit that has been destroyed. If you do so, roll a dice on a 4+. A new replacement unit of half the models from the unit that was destroyed, rounding fractions up, is added to your army. You must set up the replacement unit wholly within 12 inches of a friendly Bad Moon Loon shrine and more than 3 inches from any enemy units. Each destroyed unit can only be replaced once. Replacement units cannot themselves be replaced. Cool. Sounds good. Returning Troggoths from Bad Moon Loon shrines. Seems cool to me. So let's see. For this War Scroll Battalion, which is 160 points to use, we are looking at... It, of course, goes with that Allegiance ability over there. You need a Dankhold Trog boss, a Dankhold Trog boss, Dankhold Troggoths, Fellwater Troggoths, or Rockgut Troggoth units in any combination. That's 3 to 9 of them, 1 Trogboth, and 0 to 2 Ale Guzzler Gargants. And they get units from this battalion can retreat and still shoot and or charge later in the same turn. That's nice. For 160 points. Blogs Megadon. Oh, they're all purple. Purple. That purple definitely looks like a contrast paint purple. Looks like a watered down contrast paint purple. Not watered down, contrast mediumed down. I'm wondering if they're going to show how they painted it. In here. Feels like they might. Aha! Let's see. Oh, it's just Druchii Violet. So, I was wrong. It uses the Lamia Medium and Druchii Violet with a base coat of Corax White and dry brush some Pallid Witch Flesh over top. What's this one? Caliban Green, Wartstone Glow, Warboss Green, and Skarsnik Green. Pretty. Oh, and the little mushrooms. Thousand Suns Blue, Drakenhof Nightshade, Araman Blue, and Balharoth Blue. Pretty. Technical, or the base is Astrogranite, just washed over with non-oil and then dry brushed with Terminatus Stone. Very straightforward little bases. Cool. This is by Jess's. Dudes, look at that big guy. Look at that friendly horror. Rules of Engagement, penned by veteran games developer Jervis Johnson. Hello, Jervis Johnson. Focuses on the creation, design, and evolution of the rules of Warhammer Age of Sigmar. This month, Jervis wants to make a few interesting points about points. Points calculator, War Scroll characteristics. Points calculator, War Scroll abilities, points calculator, allegiance abilities. Goes all about how they decided to make the points for everything. Cool. Ooh. The Monster Slayer Golden Demon is the prestigious Warhammer painting competition in the world, with countless painters from across the globe taking part. Here we chat to Slayer Sword winner Maxime Panot about his love of painting and his winning entry from Golden Demon 2019. Hello. That's very nice. Ooh, I very much enjoy what you did on the bottom there. Look at that aged metal. Ah, he's lovely. Lovely. Ooh, that's super nice too. That's so intense. Very cool. And that's the chat of his interview, but I won't read the interview. But I will absolutely enjoy these. Wow, look at that base. Super cool. That's lovely. So nice. Oh, cute little mushrooms. Oh, goodness. That is so horrifying. Ooh, how he did it. Oh, neat. Where did these guys come from? And the whole base was sculpted, including the two Dwarden statue heads that show the eternal enmity between Tragus and Dwarden. Maxime then resculpted the Tragus armpit, heels, left knee, followed by his right hand and staff. Finally, he sculpted a new left hand for the Trogbath. Below, the finished Dankold Trogbath ready to be painted. Very cool. Sculpting. That isn't something I've really gotten into much. But look how fun that looks. What did you use to sculpt it with? I'm not that familiar. Ah, these are so cool. Pretty. Oh, this sounds like, that looks like a good read. I'll have to read it later. Oh, look at those nastiness. Hello, my lovely Admech. What in the world? Oh, it's that creepy guy. What a cool picture. Painting. The Argovan campaign. Woo! Flashpoint. Alright. This is an excerpt of the introduction to Volume 7 of the definitive account of the War for the Pariah Nexus, written by myself. Esteemed appointed Historitor Alphys Rekoric Smig, written aboard the Indomitable in honor of his sacrifice. May she ever course the stars to smite the Emperor's foes. Cute. Argovian system. Argolis, Argovan system. Voronica, Saronic, ISO, Hishri, Argolish, and what they are. Admech. Cute. Xenos forces of the Argovan campaign. I'm guessing a couple Necrons are skittering itself about. Ooh. Campaign rules: 2 to 10 players, 11 to 15 players, there's 16 plus players. Campaign phases, war zone points, theaters of war. Super fun. Do. With their armored support in tatters, a squad of tempestuous scions is tasked with the destruction of a seemingly unprotected Necron gun emplacement. But not is all as it seems in this short story by Callum Davis. Ooh, fancy! How fun! Forge Worlds. Galactic War Zones is an ongoing series of articles showing you how to build and paint your Warhammer 40k armies based up around the planets on which they live and fight. Praise the Omnissiah! This month's article is all about Forge Worlds. Yes, please! Ooh. Colors of Industry. Forge Worlds are invariably dark and dismal places covered in the ash, dust, and debris of ions. Though their buildings often take on shades of grey, industrial reds and oranges and yellows are prevalent, alongside brass and bronze metals. Let's do it! This Skitarii Arranger from Styges 8. That's my Styges. That's it. It's more blue than I normally do. Is a great example of what a warrior from a Forge World can look like. Except for my Styges 8 has green lighting. Oh, painting your armies. Scions of the Machine God, Order of the Iron Veil, Tau Set Battlesuit, Soulless Invaders, Imperial Fist Eliminator. Oh. Look at those gene stealers. Cults. The Cult of the Rusted Claw by Niall Agina. Looks, I don't know, something about this color scheme looks like super friendly. Except for these guys in the red. Oh, it's starting to get more intimidating now. You think they're super friendly and then they tear you to pieces. Converting your models. Yes, let's look at conversions. Ooh, cool, cute. Warpsmith. Dan Harden did this, used Pharos as a base for his Iron Warriors Warpsmith. The backpack came from a Havoc with a Cataphren Breacher's weapons mounted on it, while his actual arms come from a Chaos Terminator. The mecha tendrils are from a Forge Fiend. Oh. I think I recognize this arm. Sanctus by Adam Staincliffe. Adam used Dayak Grek as the base for his Genestealer cult Sanctus, who hails from the cult of the Blade Cog. He swapped the head for that of a neophyte and gave him a bionic leg taken from a Sicarian Ruststalker. Cute. Okay, so Dayak Grek. This reminds me of the Kroot in Blackstone Fortress, but I don't remember if his name was Dayak Grek or not. That's what it looks like. It may have been that. Tech Priest Dominus by Callum McPherson. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's awesome. Very much enjoy that. Ooh, Tech Priest Dominus hails from Griffin 4 and proudly wears the grey robes of that last Forge World. Callum converted him by taking Belisarius Call's body and mounting Kurdos Valentin's throne onto the front of it. He then converted the Craven King using a Tech Priest Dominus's head and an Omniscient axe. Looks good. All of the Tech Priest's other weapons and paraphernalia are mounted on Call's lower body. Cute. Or on the servo cherubs that float alongside him. I'm okay with these kind of servo cherubs. Yeah, these cherubs look much better than the creepy babies. Ideas. Orc Shroud Bomber by Lewis Collins. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I very much enjoy this. To keep it upright. That's awesome. I like it. And all of it all rusted in the same sort of color as the ground, but with little sprigs of grass. I like it. So cute. Look at his little face. Oh, he's so cute. Little face. This little tattered area that happens to be blue. Oh, I love everything about you. You're lovely. Ooh, fancy. Let's see. A Hunter-Killer War Robot by Thomas Elliott. Hunter-Killer robots are semi-autonomous war machines sent out by the Adeptus Mechanicus to hunt down heretics. Thomas built this one using the legs of a Onager Dunecrawler and the Aether engine from an Archnaut Ironclad. Isn't that awesome? That's great. The power plant is from the Servo Hauler, while the guns are from a Dunecrawler and an Adeptus Titanicus Titan. The armored blisters on the top hull represent sensor nodes, while the mechanical tentacles on the front from a Talos are used for collecting data. Thomas used a hairspray weathering technique to paint his war machine, starting with a silver base coat, then applying the grey armor color before chipping it away to reveal the metallic paint underneath. Intense. And look at that base. I don't think I showed you the base. Look at that. Look at it in its entirety. Too excited I was. Oh man. That is lovely. So much work gone into this thing. Super nice looking. Ah, very much enjoy that. Painting Forge World scenery. Looks good. Some techniques for dry brushing with a sponge. Echoes from the Warp. Hello, Elliot Hamer. Echoes from the Warp is a regular column about the rules, tactics, and ongoing development of Warhammer 40k, hosted by games developer Robin Crudence. But Robin has been supplanted by games developer Elliot Hamer, who's here to talk about trial and error. Yes, trial and error. Imagine that's a good thing for people to listen to. You know, there's people behind all of these decisions. People. By extension, you will have opened up avenues in gameplay that you have never thought possible. Look at these lovely pictures. Ooh. Cool. Oh my goodness, that's a lovely sight. Don't you always want to see one of those coming down on top of you? Oh no, not my sisters. If you play with a set army in a set manner, it's a little bit like running a computer program. You deploy your program, press play, and away it goes. The problem with that, however, is that the program can't cope when it encounters variables outside of the equation. This might be unlucky dice, no line of attack to the enemy, an enemy unit or rule you've never experienced before, unusual tactics from your opponent, or any other variable you've yet encountered. If you have a detailed understanding of the game, however, you can rummage through your tactical toolbox to find the right tool for the situation. Being able to adapt can get you a victory from certain defeat, and often these are the greatest ones you can achieve. Surprise! Horrifying egg with tentacles. Glory points for Underworlds Beastgrave. Hello, John Bracken. The beast within, in the depths of Beastgrave, Morgweth the Bloodied leads her daughters of Cain in an impossible quest, yet the living mountain will always offer up sacrifices to those willing to fight. In this short story by Phil Kelly. Cool Daughters of Cain story. I must let a certain Daughters of Cain player know. Path to victory. Ooh. In the Fourth Path to Victory article, Dave Saunders, torn between wielding an extremely killy-champa or a keen-edge sacrificial dagger, presents an in-depth tactical guide to 2 more of the warbands from Warhammer Underworlds Beastgrave. Cool. So Daughters of Cain and Orcs. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Boom. Where to start? The scenes of battle. Gareth Etherington. Hello, Gareth Etherington. Has been blogging about Warhammer for over a decade. Have you now? Wow. And in that time he has taken many stunning photographs of his minis, including the atmospheric scenes featured in this article. Ooh. Fancy. Nice chimera. Wow, look at that Minotaur. Old War Muffin. Nice painting on the terrain too. I like this aged greenish color. Cool. A peek behind the curtain. Fancy. Ooh, I like you. Very cool. Oh, nice scenes. Oh, intense. Oh, this must be so fun. I'm assuming it's great fun to make these pictures. Maybe I should do this. Look how much fun it is to put your guys into a scene. Ooh, look, he's got a big old sunshine in the background. Fun. Oh, there's this chimera. Way back in issue 396, December 2012, we hosted our first Reader's Models section in the magazine, featuring photographs of miniatures taken by you, our readers. It just so happens that those first pictures were taken by none other than Gareth. His chimera. This was back in 2012. Wow, these runes have been going on for a while. I did not know. I didn't remember that it was that long ago. Men of Metal. Ooh, it's more stuff from Blackstone Fortress. Techno-archaeologist Deodelosis is on a quest for knowledge. With his fancy robot, assisted by Imperial Robot UR025, he enters the fortress in this new quest to discover how the spindle drones that defend the Blackstone Fortress work. But deadlier foes await him in the darkness. Imagine you hear this fellow who loves his spindle drones hears the where of these spindle drones, and then it comes out to be this guy when they first encountered them. Well, he's a robot. He doesn't. It's not like he experiences fear. Probably even happier. Ascension. Yeah, Ascension is where that came from, I think. The quest allows players to play through a specific narrative, a story of Daedalosis and UR025 exploring the fortress, each searching for their own answers, unbeknownst to the other. This limits the choice of explorers to just these 2, which in turn limits the number of players to 3, 2 to control each explorer, and 1 potential hostile player. Okay. Starting the quest to capture a spindle drone. Ooh, should we read the event table? Oh, I shouldn't reveal too much. I want to see what the event table does. Okay, just a quick event table. On a 1, this leader picks one spindle drone that is on the battlefield. That spindle drone takes an advanced action. That's not too scary. 2 to 3, nothing happens. Wait, hold on. Do not make a destiny roll at the start of the next turn. Whoopsies! 4 to 6, not dead yet. The leader must pick a hostile and return it to the battlefield. Yeah. As close to his explorer as possible. 7 to 10, changing conditions. Draw an encounter card. If the card is a twisted, it applies for the rest of combat. 11 to 14, drone abduction, escape changer. The leader replaces the portal furthest from any explorers with a maglev transport escape chamber. That's pretty norm. If more than one portal is equally far from explorers, the leader chooses which one to replace. You know, if it's already been rolled or we've already summoned the maglev transport escape chamber, there's no effect. However, also tracking the signal source ambush. If there are no slain awakened spindle drones, there is no effect. If there is at least one slain awakened spindle drone, then the leader picks one of them. That awakened spindle drone is deployed as reinforcements from the portal nearest to Daedalosis. Fun times. On an 11 to 14, skittish scuttler. The leader places one spindle drone that is on the battlefield. That picks one. The spindle drone takes a fallback action. If there are no spindle drones or only awakened spindle drones on the battlefield, there's no effect. A heroic action. Vitality roll. If no explorers are out of action, the leader picks an explorer and they make a vitality roll. Cool. So, same as normal. And 20. The leader picks an explorer. That explorer makes a 1+ move action. This does not cost an activation dice. Nice. Cool. That'd be great fun if you got that one, and up popped a new one. Stage 1, combat. Challenge. Combat. Spindle drones. Just need spindle drones. Challenge. Combat. Cool. I won't go too much into that because you don't want to reveal all of it before you actually start playing. The pale orc cometh. Oh, this scene again. Hello, J. Claire. Middle Earth, come forth my armies, the White Warg. The Dust Falls campaign. On the benighted world of Necromunda, far beneath the sprawling hive city of Hive Primus, lies the settlement known as Dust Falls. Here among the debris of Ions, rival gangs battle for supremacy. We caught up with campaign arbitrator to find out what it's all about. So I've got some House Cawdor gang done. Nice. That red is pretty and bloody. Underhive survivors. Cute. My gang is called the Eels, a matriarchal community that made their home in a gigantic vent in the Underhive. Their leader, Adept Morcisa, is the old woman with engine seer legs in the foreground. Oh, are you a woman? Oh, there you are. The gunslinger behind her is one of her faithful followers, the other hired guns, for the purpose of the hunting down. Is gathered for the purpose of hunting down a prophetic servitor. The big one with the putrid Blight King body and the one with the stilt legs are scavengers. Cool. Mansar Gang. What is that? He's got a little train. Is it trained or trainee? Trainee? What is that? That's cute. I don't understand why they've got their little shirts on. It's cute. Oh my gosh. Is that who I'm seeing? That absolutely. I don't know. It's cute. It's strange. Ooh. Look at that guy. Nasty. Wow. These guys look like they've got some character. Chaos Cult. Cool. Pretty. Pretty colors. Once upon a time they were Thousand Suns. Chaos Cult. House like. Ahhing Warband. Abhuman Warband. Oh, cool. Little, like, beastmen. Wow, cool. Venator's Gang. These guys look super short. Am I imagining it? But they look super short. It's classic confrontation miniatures. Plastic arms. Protagonists. Confrontation miniatures. Running your own campaign. Ooh. Arbitrating an open play Necromunda campaign is easier than it might sound, and it is incredibly rewarding both for the arbitrator and the players. To get the most of the experience, here are our top tips for arbitrators looking to run a narrative campaign. We are probably going to be running a Necromunda campaign. It's like a Necromunda role-playing campaign. Seems like it'd be super fun. Ooh, Faith and Fire. Our next chapter, chapter 13. It was a gallery of obscenities. Wailing Doom. Outside the studio. Ooh, that's a big one. Guardian of Souls. Nice. Locked in the Underworld. The Tunnel Jacks. Our Nick Horse Necromunda Gang. Aw, what a cute little puppy. Ooh, Grey Knights. Or not Grey Knights. No, not Grey Knights. Silver Knights. Ah, Silver Skulls. They look good. Well, that was fun. Ooh. Pretty. I like this cream. I like that a lot. That was fun. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it with me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!